Let me get my light on. Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas, and today we are going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Orange County season. Make sure I'm muted. All right, I am muted. Y'all, I'm in a Zoom call right now, so I'm just like, let me make sure I'm muted and my camera is off. So yeah. How's everybody doing? What's going on with y'all? Let me know. It's like I don't know. So yeah, last night's episode, like, they changed my mind because last week I was like, ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's just gonna be I thought it was gonna be the season finale when Braun went through that glass at Gina, but we gonna get to that. But apparently I'm corrected. I'm corrected, y'all. But last night's episode, I thought it was gonna be like a snooze, like I just sit back and I probably won't miss nothing. I blinked and then it's like I miss one thing and then I'm just like, y'all, I'm just getting the link out right now because y'all, I'm being slow today. I'm tired. I'm literally out of energy. I'm not like 100% out of energy, but I'm out of enough energy to where like, I'm tired. I'm just tired. But I still got a smile on my face because, I'm just happy today. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. For the people who are here, how did you feel about the episode last night? 'Cause it was definitely something. It was definitely something, y'all. It was something. I'm gonna give it 20 seconds before I start. I'm just sending this link out a little bit more to everybody. About 10 more seconds, and I'm gonna start. Where was that? That was off key. That's what that was. It was pitchy. Okay, and I'm about to start now. Usually I send it to about 10 people, but I'm like, well, no, I usually send it to about 20. I'm like, I'll pass. I'm good for today. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody coming. If y'all do come, though, surprise me, because, like, I usually don't get that many people on here, but, hopefully today is different. I did have to move up my time about an hour just for today. That's my statement for today. I'm moving it up for today because I have something that I'm going to be doing in an hour. I have to go act. I'm an actor. So, I'm going to be on the stage doing my thing. So, I really, I was really, usually I post when I'm going to upload sooner than the night before. But the thing about it was, I'm still scheduling like what time am I leaving? How much time do I have to get changed? If I want to eat before I go, how much time do I have? Like I really had to pace it because I was like, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. So I was like, because I usually start at 4, so I'm like, if I start at 4 and I know we're leaving at 4:45, that means I only got 45 minutes to go live. And I know that once y'all be in the chat and once y'all start calling in, we need longer than 45 minutes. But some days y'all be dry and y'all don't want to show up. So, if it's one of those days, then yeah, I have the time to do only 45 minutes. But it is what it is. Um, Whenever y'all get in the chat, just say hi, hey, whatever you want to do. I'm just sending this link out. I'm gonna have a better system for how I send the link out because hold on. I don't know, y'all. It's just hard to get this link out. Like, cause I like to DM the link to people, so I'm just being a little bit slow today. But I got my energy for when I talk about this show, y'all. Cause last night was something. The preview was for next week. That was something. We definitely in store for something, y'all. So that's that. So just give me one more second. Literally one more second. And I'm gonna just send this link to 2 more people. I'm gonna send it. Okay, 3 more people. All right, 2 more people. I just sent one. I'm gonna send it 2 more people, and I'm ready to start. Y'all, I'm a professional today. I don't care. Y'all gotta deal with me and my slowness. I mean, if people would like my post, then I wouldn't have to DM, but DM is more effective. Like, they actually get it, they actually see it. Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody worried about you. Um, okay, all right, y'all. So I'm ready to start now. I'm ready to start now. I'm ready to start now. So I asked y'all at first what y'all think about the episode. Right now, the chat is dead, but me, I enjoyed the episode. The episode was like something after something after something happened. And I got my notes, so we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it right now. Uh, OC. I made a special folder for it. Okay. So the episode begins with the previously on the Real Housewives. Y'all already know what happened last week. I made a video on it. And we get the taglines. Y'all, I'm still dead laughing when Emily does that little cartwheel and she says, "New hip." I'm like, okay, Emily, you got a new hip. And that's going to be her storyline. Next season, it's going to be new heels. I don't know. Y'all, let me stop. So the episode begins. Emily is going. I don't know who's at whose house, but Kelly and Emily are talking to each other. They talking or whatever. And so Kelly's pretty much like, Shannon wouldn't have made up with me if the Tres Amigas didn't break up. So one thing for sure is they mention the Tres Amigas every 5 seconds, which is why I'm still wondering if letting go of Tamra and Vicky when they did was a smart decision. Cause it's like y'all gonna talk about it every 5 seconds. So y'all know how Andy likes to do the shot word of the day, like how many times you say it, take a shot. I'm pretty sure somebody would have blackout drunk Luann fell in a bush if the word was Tamara or Trey's Amigas because they said it so many times they'd be drunk as Luann, fighting a police officer, falling in bushes, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm like, how you gonna fire somebody and you talk about them every 5 seconds? I don't get that. When they cut Nene in season 8, you barely heard Nene. You did a little bit because Candy was like, how you gonna pick Nene over me to Phaedra? But we didn't hear Nene every single episode. We probably might hear at the beginning of season 13, but this ain't the Atlanta video. So Emily, confessional assassin Emily, she talking about if Kelly and Shannon can make up, then maybe Shannon can acknowledge my existence. I'm like, Emily, if you get a storyline and a personality and you're interesting, then yeah, maybe Shannon will acknowledge your existence. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna back it up. I don't like Emily, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't even like her for reasons on the show. It's off the show. She be doing the most. Like, how you gonna be tweet talking trash about everybody, but then you nice when you see them? Like if you have that energy on the show, then we probably would care to see you more. But do y'all know who Jacquays is on on Twitter? I think. Yeah, he has a new podcast, and it's called Pop Politically. It's like pop politically correct. And so he had Tamara on as a guest. And so pretty much they were talking about OC or whatever. And he was like, are there any people who are different off the show than they are on the show? And I think she said something about Emily. Like Emily is very different. I'm like, okay, Emily. So if you're boring on the show and you're a different person off the show, why can't you be that person on the show? That's why I don't like a lot of the new housewives that are on the show because it's like I don't like when they come on trying to have a persona like they have this way they're gonna be, they're this type of person, they this, they that. Like, come on the show and be your authentic selves. That's what we are here to watch. Like, me personally, I don't care enough about all the other stuff. I'm here to see, you as a housewife and what you can do and what you're about. But everybody likes a facade. So after that scene, we get Elizabeth. Elizabeth, she's kind of just working with her own solo scene with her family. She's giving more on her backstory. She says she's half Mexican, half German. Is that what she said? That's what I wrote down. So I don't know if that's what she said, but that's nice that Elizabeth is half Mexican. I wouldn't have. I couldn't tell. So you know, it's nice that she said that. And then she said like she had to kind of hide her Mexican side when she was younger, and her partner embraces that, and that's what she likes about her partner. And that's good. Good for Elizabeth. She's pretty and she's got it going on. I don't know. So far she's a little bit normal for my liking. Like I don't hate her, I don't dislike her, but she's a little bit normal. I'm not gonna say boring is normal. Like, okay. But I can take Elizabeth normal compared to Teddy normal, because Teddy's not even normal and he's starving people. Bronwyn and her husband go out to dinner. So she says in her confessional she's been 14 days sober. They haven't had sex or held hands since. So she feels like her relationship is kind of different because Bronwyn hasn't been drinking. And the main thing that Bronwyn really talks about a lot is she doesn't want people to see her different and she doesn't want to feel different just because she's not drinking. And she's felt like most of her personality was attached to her drinking. And I feel bad for Bronwyn. I really do. I think we'll get to that later. I got you turned down and you still loud. Okay. Um, Gina and Emily made up. Oh wait. I skipped some. I skipped some stuff. So Sean says like he felt like he was enabling her because he wasn't really saying nothing about her drinking so much. So okay. Shannon was working on her drink. Okay. Okay, Shannon. I'm not gonna elaborate. Gina and Emily made up. Okay, they're good after last season because they weren't good last season. I was team Gina. I kind of still am. Like Emily, she's just not. I don't feel like she's authentic. I don't feel like she's being herself on the show. I think she's a persona. So it's probably some stuff we don't know about that she's done. I don't know. Or I don't really care. Bronwyn is apparently talking bad about Gina's house. I don't really get the house stuff because at the end of the day, like we all live in house. Like, okay, everybody on the show lives in a house. I just don't see why. That's one thing that's special about OC though. OC, they'll be like, "Ugh, your house, your house." I don't. They don't do that often on other shows, except on Atlanta when Marlo was like, "Your doormat could have been larger," and then Portia's like, "My mama got me that doormat," and then yeah. So that's OC type drama where they argue about the house because I don't know. I wouldn't see it on any other show. Maybe no, not Dallas. Except when Cameron said Brandy lives on the outskirts of Dallas. So this scene is pretty good actually. So once again, they mentioned the Tres Amigas. Vicky and Tamara are the storylines of this season. And they not even there. That's the funny part. Like, come on, Bravo. So they talking about some drama. So Gina got an issue with Sean, I think, or Bronwyn, because she was drunk or something, and Sean got her Uber and sent her some text. Y'all want to elaborate in the chat? Because I really was not paying too much attention. I was just like, whatever, you know. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, the call. I don't really know what they said about the call. There was a text, and then yeah. So maybe all the bleach went to your brain. Oh, dang it. I just spoiled it. Okay. So Emily, so Gina's like, let's call her. Let's call her. And then Emily was like, you want me to call Gina? And she was like, yeah, let's call her. Call her on your phone. So they call in Bronwyn. Bronwyn, it seemed like they filmed Bronwyn's part during Corona because like the lighting was different. It didn't look like Bronwyn's was Mike, but I guess she didn't expect the call. And maybe production texted the other producer and was like, they're calling Bronwyn, get her on camera. I don't know. So they arguing on the phone. Gina's like, "You talked about my house," and Braun was like, "Yeah, I did talk about your house, cause you know what our drama is." Gina was like, "What's our problem?" Braun was like, "You know what our problem is," and so then they kind of just mentioned the whole text thing in the confessionals. And then Braun was like, maybe all the bleach went to your brain. And I was like, Bronwyn, because okay, when Bronwyn came on last season, she was so nice and stuff. She was just like, yeah. But she's still nice this year, but she got the reads this year. She said, maybe all that bleach went to your brain. And then Gina's like, everybody's talking about my hair. So then they're elaborating on the alleged threesome drama. She felt like Sean was inviting her to a threesome. And then we flash back again to Tamara. And Tamara said in that podcast with Jacquez that she ain't even getting paid for all these flashbacks and all these mentions. And I do wonder sometimes, do people get paid when they say their name all the time? Because after Phaedra left Atlanta, they were still talking about it every episode. Like, what you and Phaedra did and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, run them a paycheck if you don't keep saying their name. So then, Emily Emily, in her confessional, she's like, maybe Tamara needs a hobby besides getting in everyone's lives and everyone's business. I'm like, and you need a storyline. Like, Shane don't want to fight with you this year. Like, last year your storyline was Shane and the bar exam, and now this year you the bone collector. It seems like whenever a housewife is starting to get boring, they become the messy one or the bone collector. Y'all notice that pattern because after season 10, everybody thought Candy was kind of boring. Why is the school bus in the? Oh, I forgot some of them kids they going to school. Um, Candy, they thought Candy was starting to get boring, then she became the bone collector. They thought Teddy was boring, then Teddy started getting messy out of nowhere. I don't get it. Um, do but yeah, Emily, you need a storyline. So you want to talk about Tamara getting a hobby? You get a storyline. Y'all meet each other at the street. There we go. We're even. Mate, let's compromise. So then they hang up on the argument, and then Gina was like, call her back, like call her on your phone. So then Emily calls her back, and they're arguing again. And Bronwyn was like, don't call me from Emily's phone. And then she put the phone down. I was like, well, dang. Like, Bronwyn was in that girl mode. She was like, don't mess with me right now. I don't got time for this. And she said, don't call me from her phone. So we get a scene of Kelly, and it's just whatever. She's just saying that she doesn't want Jolie to be like her. She doesn't want her relationship with Jolie to be like Kelly's relationship with her mom, and they're constantly arguing. I'm like, I hope y'all relationship ain't the same because that's gonna be sad if Jolie push you down the stairs. I'm just saying, y'all, that would be really sad because I don't want her pushing down the stairs. That would be something else. Damn. Um, so Bronwyn and Elizabeth are meeting up, and Bronwyn's just talking about the drama, and yeah, that's it. It's nothing that happened in that scene. So later that day, Bronwyn and Sean are at the house, and Bronwyn is emotional because she wanted to drink, and then she said that her mom, Dr. Deb, is that her name? Deb, I don't know what her name is. So she told Tamara that Bronwyn quit drinking. And I'm like, here we go again with the Tamara mentions. How many times we gonna say the girl name? Cause like, um, so then Bronwyn's going to hang with Shannon, and Shannon was like, "I think you're pregnant. I think you're pregnant." And she was like, "I'm not pregnant." And she just pulls out a pregnancy test. And Tamara said on the podcast that she had told her that she was planning to do that because Bronwyn hadn't been drinking. And so then Bronwyn tells her, like, yeah, I think I'm an alcoholic. And then Shannon's like, oh, oh. And so this wasn't shown on the show. I just want to mention it because I know it. Like, y'all need to know what's going on. So Tamara said that Shannon complained to her that Bronwyn had no longer been drinking. And then she went to production mad about it because she wants everybody to get drunk. And I'm like, well, dang, Shannon, do you want her to like you can dangerously be drinking, so that's probably why. But that's probably part of why she don't want to drink so much. And you like, you need to drink, like Shannon. That's not cool. Um, um, um. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. So then we got a scene. It's Emily's daughter's birthday party. I think whose birthday party was it? I don't know. So Emily tells Shane that she felt like she was in an awkward position because Gina was talking bad about Bronwyn's drinking, and Emily knows the information that Bronwyn is an alcoholic. And Shane pretty much said what needed to be said. Shane said, "Well, if you told her that you're not gonna tell the secret, then you don't tell the secret. Like that's how that works." And then Emily was just kind of like, "Oh, okay." So then Bronwyn pulls up in the van, they family van. You don't bring a little family van. And so Bronwyn daughter gonna ask, why are we in the middle of nowhere? And I'm like, well, dang. I wrote down it as a note because I thought it was funny. So Emily said Bronwyn was saying bad things about Gina in her home. Oh, I said that earlier. Bronwyn said Shannon said, okay. I'm glad I elaborate on my notes because I'm sitting here like, why did I write that down as a note? Okay, so Emily and Bronwyn are talking, and Emily was like, "You kind of said some not cool things about Gina's home," and she was like, "What did I say?" And she was like, "You were talking about the size of her home." She was like, "Oh yeah, I did do that," and I was like, "All right, we don't need the accountability coach. We are just having accountability this season. I'm okay with that." And so Ron was like, I'm not the only one that's been talking about her home. Shannon said her house was sad and depressing. And then Emily was like, she said her home was sad and depressing. She said it was one or the other. And I was like, okay. Because sometimes people say stuff and it feels like they're lying, but Bronwyn said it was either one or the other. So it's some type of honesty going on, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Um, Oh, so then Gina shows up, and Bronwyn and Gina don't really interact with each other, but you can tell the tension is there. Elizabeth, she kind of gives awkward auntie or awkward somebody. I don't know. She's kind of the comedic relief or whatever word is. Like she said something about I don't even know what she said, y'all. I was like tired by the end of the episode. So much had happened. My brain was just exercising. I was like, okay. So next week they showed a preview for next week. I didn't write down other stuff because I didn't care, but it's somebody's party pretty much. And Bronwyn and Gina get into it. And Gina said, "You a sloppy chihuahua." Is that not is that and then says something like how she's drunk all the time. And then Bronwyn was like, well, guess what? I've been 30 days sober. And I was like, oh. And then she threw a glass. Did he just call on me? Okay. Um Bronwyn says she been so, and she throws a glass, and I was like, wow. I wasn't impressed when I watched the glass throw in the trailer, but when I saw it on the preview, I was just like, whoa. Like, okay, Bronwyn, like she bout it. She is bout it. Like she was mad. Like Bronwyn is friends with Monique. That's how we know she about it. She friends with Monique. That's all that needs to be said. We know she about it. I'm not even gonna question it anymore. She's friends with Monique. Yeah, they about it. They about it. We can go now. Oh no, okay. But yeah, that's how we know she about it. Something is wrong with your connection. Can y'all see me? Oh gosh, you should have checked. I'm trying to send something to the chat and it says that it's having trouble. Close out of there. Bye. Okay. close this, disconnect. Go ahead and disconnect from there. Give me 1 second. Okay, just close that. It's disconnected. Um. Okay, that did get sent to the chat. So yeah, it's kind of been a dry chat today. I guess I'm not gonna move my time any more often because usually my 4 to 5 time slot works better, but clearly not today. My 3:20 to what's it called? 3:20 to 4:20. I might hop off early because ain't nobody here, ain't nobody talking about nothing. The link is in the chat if somebody wants to call in and we can talk about the show. But other than that, it says 0 people. Wow, y'all are cruel today. Y'all got my feelings hurt. Like nobody's here. Nobody wants to talk to me. Like I'm gonna put it in again. Put the link in there again. I'm gonna just spam it in there. So I'm gonna give it like a minute. Is somebody gonna call in or like? Do y'all want to talk in that chat? Like I don't get it. But the chat might not have shown up though, because it says something was wrong with my internet. So I don't know what that was about. I see it now. Nobody has said anything. So y'all, I got to get rid of my double chin. I'm just sitting here like it's got to go. It's got to go. But yeah, that's how I felt about that episode. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm excited for the preview because when Braun went through that glass, I was like, okay, girl, go ahead and do you, girl. Do what you got to do. I'm not even mad anymore. Like, if you want to do the drama, start your drama, girl, go ahead and do what you got to do. What? Somebody said Kenya and Marlo are friends. Y'all, this season about to be boring. I'm mad now. I was happy, but now I'm mad. Are you kidding me? I was ready for them to beef again. Y'all, no, I don't know how to feel right now. Cause Marlo and Kenya made up. And it's like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I just feel a certain way because Kenya and Marlo made up. And it's like, maybe the show gonna be boring now because I like them when they arguing with each other. Okay, I'm good though. So, but yeah, Bronwyn for sure. Like as soon as the preview for next week went off, I was like, Bronwyn is really doing what she got to do this season. Like she threw that glass, and last year I wanted her fired. So it just really shows how. Why I gotta have that 1/3 period? I don't like that. Okay, and then I'll have that one. Oh, okay. So only 2 classes are changing. Okay. Do I have to go to the actual school for that, or am I still on my own? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So, I'm honestly about to head off if nobody wants to talk about anything. I enjoyed the episode for sure. Bronwyn definitely did what she had to do. She is that girl. She is that girl. Like, I can't even hate Bronwyn. She is that girl. She is that girl. Like, you know how they say your first season might be iffy, but that second season is when you flourish. The second season will make or break you. Like Siggy, she was crazy in that second season. Teddy, Teddy, third season worked for her. That's what I'll say. She wasn't really until third season, but yeah. You didn't watch it. Why didn't you watch? You should have watched OC last night because woo, I'm telling you, it was crazy. Sounding like Cleveland show guy. I get that all the time. I'm surprised I haven't got a contract to join the show or whatever. Like honestly, I'll be Team Cleveland or like next generation Cleveland Brown. I don't know. I have no clue, y'all. I'm just like, whatever. You don't have any cable? Oh dang. Well, whenever that happens to me, I always go to the bootleg website. I'm not I'm not promoting bootleg websites. Wink wink. But I definitely don't watch bootleg websites at all. I definitely don't watch them at all. But yeah, that's not a good place to watch the yeah, wink, like wink. So yeah. I miss Tamara and Vicky though. Um, earlier in the episode, that's something I mentioned. How it seemed like every 5 seconds that it seemed like every 5 seconds they said Vicky or Tamara or Tres Amigas. Is like, is that all y'all gonna talk about? It's a scene from New York where Alex McCord was like, "Do you not know how sick and tired I am of hearing it?" I was like, "Dang." So, um, you got pen and paper? Cause I don't want to put it in the chat. Cause I don't know if the FBI gonna be checking the chat. But if you got pen and paper, the one I use is movies movies8.fm. Okay. Can I delete comments? That's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna put it in real quick, and then I'm gonna delete it. So catch it while I put it in there, because after 10 seconds, I'm gonna delete it. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna give it about 10 more seconds and then I'm gonna delete the link because I can't be having them links up here. I might get the website shut down. And then all of us ain't gonna have nothing to watch. So yeah. Oh dang it, it won't let me delete. Oh gosh. It won't let me delete the link, y'all. I can't delete my own comment. Oh, okay, okay. Remove. Okay, there we go. Message rejected. Yeah, I got scared because I'm like, yeah, I don't want the FBI up here. That's not good. But yeah, on that note, I think I might go. I think I'm about to go. Um, all seems good. I said what I had to say. Not too many people checked it. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm a girl. Yeah. Wow. I do need to start saving my energy though, because I'm leaving in like 45 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm about to go. Ain't nobody coming. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video, do whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.